Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again, it's Let's Build time. Welcome to episode number 5, but without further ado, let's roll the intro clip. And here we are ladies and gentlemen for the next episode in the Let's Build series, and you'll be pleased to hear that the spa pool kind of weird area did in fact win. So without further ado, let's actually go through and build this. So started off by calling off an area here. What I've got the idea for is kind of a shower thing going on here. So I'm thinking a few showers, maybe the pool over here, and then sort of the spa-y kind of stuff in this sort of wall. But I'm thinking because it's kind of a spa and there'll be like steam from the sauna and stuff, I'm thinking, you know, some kind of stony type wallpaper. I'm thinking this is probably one of the best choices. So quite pleased with how this is looking. Let's put some of these giant windows into this wall. Let's put them looking out nicely. Let's pop them in like that. So they're going to look out nicely because I've still got the idea of this being kind of a pool area, so that'll be a nice amount of light coming through there. But we're going to actually put in a pool now. Let's get that bit done straight away, and then we can put in the flooring, what we think is going to look best and everything like that. So I'm thinking if we go straight to the edge here, and what do we reckon? What, maybe something out like that? That looks a decent sort of size. That's a good size pool to me. I'd be quite happy with that if that was my pool. So let's put in the lights and everything like that. So lights for the pool. Lighting, wall lights. Let's pop in the strip lights. And let's pop these, I don't know, something, say, maybe a bit like that. I want this place to shine. So I'm thinking we are going to literally cover this in lights, although maybe not that much. That seems a tad extreme. That, on the other hand, feels quite natural though. So let's pop that in there. So that's good, a good amount of lights there. Let's pop these in. Ooh, not quite that many. Getting carried away with lights there. Let's move that over, move that over. That one's fine. Delete that one. Is that the same what I thought I did on that side? Certainly is. And let's get in. Let's get these in. So I did it that one, that one, that one, that one, and then the center. So that looks quite nice there. I'm quite pleased with that. Flooring, I'm thinking just something simple and stone looking. Actually, no, I think I'm going to prefer something a little better than that. Actually not wild about that, but I will be if it's in this colour. That's better. So nice stone style there, and then as for this, let's put in probably actually the similar walls to match. So nice stone looking pool down there. Get a nice reflection, I know. I'm actually thinking if I put the little spotlights around the pool as well, are they in here? They certainly are. Now let's pop these on the floor around the edge. And then what I might do is pop one of the graphics in the center as well. And then we've got a nice sort of swimming pool. I say sort of swimming pool as opposed to any other type of pool, but you know, this is a pool for which swimming will take place. Well, actually that is a sort of choice preference, because you know, if you put your Sims in here, maybe swimming won't take place, but you know, in this kind of mansion this is going to be quite stunning in size and stature, I hope at least. So I hope your Sims are going to use it. That's a bit too big, Ryan. Let's try the smaller option. That's better. So that's in there. Actually no, let's put in, there's the big C, which is really not what I wanted to say. It's going to be in here, isn't it? That's where it's going to be, Ryan. Of course it will be in here. Of course it will. There it is. There it is, and let's put that in. Let's change the colour up and put it in a subtle white. So it's in there. You can see there's a little glow from something, but we're not really sure what it could be. So let's put in also a nice little ladder in here. There we go. So we've got a nice way to get in and out of the pool. I'm actually thinking I'm probably going to use this flooring throughout this build, because I think that's going to be a nice touch. Quite like that. So let's get some actual light in here, because at the moment it's pretty dark. It will look a lot better once we get the swimming pool in there, and hopefully I'll do some glamour shots and stuff when we actually put the pool in. We'll show how much this lights up, but that's probably not going to be till a bit later on in the series. So a few more episodes before we get to that exciting stuff. However, we need to get through this exciting stuff, so let's pop a couple of those in there, and let's probably say that's probably a good place. I was getting good vibes from that place and also from that place. And also from the top of each of these. There we go. It's a nice area there, and I'm thinking if I put a couple of windows in the centre one, maybe some tall windows, we can get a nice bit of light going into that particular shower room as well. Let's pop them in there. Let's just raise them up a touch. Now they don't look so silly. Excellent. Like that a lot. So have we got the door leading through here? We've got the door leading through here. Do I need the door leading through to anywhere else? I'm thinking no. But I do need some doors actually to get through to the showers. So let's put in something cubicle looking like sort of thing. Oh, there's these blue things. These are always sort of like, you know, my go-to public restroom style door. And that's a really terrible thing to say because they're not actually that unbearable, but they just remind me of a public restroom. And, you know, that is at the end of the day a terrible thing to say. Let's pop that in there, and that in there. So that's looking quite nice. Let's put the hearts on the wall as well. They're always a good touch. Actually, yeah, let's put the hearts on the wall because I'm thinking I can put the spa stuff in somewhere a bit different. That's quite nice. Showers. Showers, they're going to be pretty basic. There's not going to be any toilets in here. There will be a separate bathroom on this floor. So I'm thinking just something simple in the form of a shower. So you can get clean and get rid of all the sweat from the sauna and, you know, all the chlorine from the swimming. And I can't remember where showers are. They are in the bathroom stuff, Ryan. Of course they are. Why didn't you think of that to begin with? Probably because you are a Muppet. There's always a very big risk of that in this game. And it's not just in this game, it's in life in general. Always a risk of being a Muppet. Let's pop in that. That like that is a nice touch. I'm actually going to put it on the glass. I'm going to imagine there's a nice brace or something. That's actually really high. Let's take them down. It looked like it was actually pretty low, but that's actually like quite a tall Sims height. So that's quite nice. And if I put the stone rug in outside of each of these as well, there we go. They look quite nice. Quite pleased with those. Like the bathrooms. So we've got this pool in here. While we're in the decorative items, well, we're not actually technically in the decorative items, but I will grab the panoramics and let's get the tri-panoramics going. And let's pop that one in there. I see they've corrected the order after the little mistake from earlier in the week where I couldn't find them. Let's pop those in there. Nice touch. And I'm thinking maybe some fish tanks. Fish tanks are nice. Fish tanks are something that I use quite a lot, but I do believe they are actually quite an underrated item. Let's pop those in there, especially when they sort of look like they've got a bit of extended textures going on. And there's people probably wondering what I mean by extended textures. Well, they don't really have extended textures. It's almost there. Extended textures, I can't even say it today. Extended textures is something that I know is present in Minecraft, in modded Minecraft at least, for texture packs. So if you're familiar with that, extended textures is used in them, and basically it's where if you put two, I suppose these are technically extended textures, if you put one brick in there it would look fine for the wallpaper. If you put the wallpaper next to it, it extends onto it and basically elongates the design. That's kind of the best way to describe extended textures, although, you know, I could be wrong. If there are sort of graphics people out there that do know what you know that actually means, obviously please do let me know. I could be a little bit out, but to be honest, I don't think I'm that far off. Maybe a little bit far off, but I'm not that far off. I am trying to find where the spa stuff is. There we go. So let's get to the nice big corals in there. Corals? Coals. I don't know where I got corals from. Corals are under the sea. Under the sea. See, a little bit of singing on the channel. Only a subtle bit of singing, but I promised you that there would be occasional bits, and, you know, there's certainly something that... That was the wrong button. I'm just going to do a Control Z and hope you didn't see that. Let's bring that out. Let's pop that under there. There we go. So that's nice, 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 and nice in that particular order. There was a lot of nice there, but I don't care. It's my channel, and I will say what is probably appropriate. And if it's not appropriate, then I'll probably say it anyway and then regret it. Although there is no regrets on this channel. Possibly. Maybe some of the RML life stuff. There's minor regrets there. Like, who stole the chip? Anywho. I'm getting sidetracked. Sidetracks and tangents are not good for building. They are good, however, if you just want to listen to me talk rubbish. in which case tangents are just what you want. But they do make these videos sort of somewhere up to the, you know, 4 days mark. No, before anyone else, I haven't planned or to record a 4-day long video. I've thought about it, but I don't think I could talk for 4 straight days. I struggle to talk for the 20 minutes of a video. Usually I come off the end of this and just down the microphone. Honestly, if you actually listened to the amount of times I have to redo some of the voiceovers, especially on the big builds, my voice is like dying by the end of it. I usually go through like a 2-litre bottle of drink. I'm trying to think what 2 litres is. Probably about 3 pints? Half a litre? No, more than that. I don't know. Someone needs to do the conversion because I'm not good, but it's a 2-litre bottle, one of the big bottles of like, well, it's not Coke I drink. I'm not a massive Coke drinker. I certainly do like it. Okay, no, I do like Coke. I just don't drink 2-litre bottles of it. There are other drinks I like, but I'm actually usually go through quite a lot of water. See, there you go. There was an answer you didn't expect. Water. I cannot find the type of bar I want. I know I want to put a bar in there, and I remember the one I want. It has a glass type shelf. I just cannot find it. That wasn't it. Is that? That's not it either. I will find it. I may not find it. I legitimately cannot find it. Got it. I knew it was there. I would find it eventually. I have found it under the sea. No, we've already had that tangent. Let's not go back. I don't even know why I made that reference. Why did I go for the under the sea reference? There was obviously something I did that referenced that. Was it something to do with corals? That was it. Out of nowhere, I suggested that coals and corals were the same thing. That was a rookie error. So we've got a nice bar here. So we need a nice place for bar drinks, and that's going to be the nice drinks cabinet on the wall. Drink responsibly, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't want to drink responsibly, you know, invite me. Because, or for reasons. And there, that is quite a nice sort of thing. I don't really want to put too much more in here. I might put a couple of items up here, and maybe like a TV or something on the wall might be a nice touch, or some decorative plants and stuff. That actually, I've just thought of something. The bamboo is something that I haven't brought out much in this series so far, so I'm thinking the bamboo there, and then maybe a nice radio stereo thing. That's not where I'm going to find radios. Let's find them from here. Let's pop that in there on the stones. So that's looking quite nice. Maybe let's grab the old decorative rocks again. They're a nice touch. They sit nicely on the end of a bar. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty happy with this. Maybe pop a couple of these either side. Let's pop them there. Let's pop them down like that either side. So they look quite nice. That's a nice touch. Quite pleased with that. So, going to leave that room, I think, there alone. I was feeling pretty confident with that. So, we now need to talk about the bonus room. Bonus room, we're not going to move very far for this one. We're going to move right here. Mainly because these are sort of small rooms, so they're never going to be like amazing content. But this will actually lead into what will be quite a nice little sort of surprise for this build. So, I'm just going to put a glass fence along here. I'm gonna have to draw it. Maybe not there. Maybe there. Maybe there. There you go. So we've got a nice gap there. So let's get some lights in here, and then we can look at what wallpapers we're going to use, because this is one hell of a dark room. So might need to address that. I've got some ways I might address it. I'm going to put some windows and stuff like that in, but let's start off with these in these. Oops, that's not where that's meant to go. That's meant to go there. And there. 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 And there. I'd say that's pretty central. So that's looking quite nice, lighting up the room a little bit. If we grab those tall windows from here, these should fit in the centre at the back quite nicely. Let's pop those in. Should we say in the middle? Yeah, let's pop them in the middle. Something a bit like that. Wallpaper. So we've got a bit of space now. We can get a nice wallpaper going. I've already got the one I'm in mind. It's the one with the little square panelling at the bottom. It's not these square panelling, it's actually shorter than that. It's got a trim at the top. Where is it? That's the one. That's the one, and I want it in sort of the beigey colour with a brown wood. I'm thinking something like that, and let's do the stairs in it as well. So they look quite nice, and let's get a nice wood floor. Nice wood, nice wood, nice wood. That's not where wood is. What kind of wood should we use? Should we go with that wood? We haven't used that one for a while. I think this is one of the base game woods, actually. I don't think I've used that since possibly one of the first builds I did on the channel. That's making me feel slightly old, considering this is like my 120th video, I think. I think this is 120. It might actually be even more than that. This might be 121. I don't know. All I know is I've produced a lot of content. And especially over the last sort of like couple of weeks. I hope you guys like it, but been trying to up my content production quite a lot because, you know, I felt I enjoy making videos and I hope you guys enjoy watching them. If not, you know, let me know what you'd like to see change, but I really have so much fun making them, so I thought I'd really sort of step up a lot with this. So as you can see, like room builds and stuff are coming out. We're getting them twice a week at the moment, holding pretty consistent on that. We're getting, obviously this video, let's do Control-Shift-C, BB dot move objects. I don't like enabling this cheat at the moment. It seems to be a little bit broken. There we go. That's it. It doesn't like it because it's intersecting the floor above, which I don't blame it. So that's looking quite nice. Let's get some pictures and stuff on the wall, and I'll just ramble in the background. So yeah, as I was saying, content-wise, stepped it up quite a lot. I hope you're enjoying it. A couple of room builds every week. Obviously, this series and my house builds alternating at the moment. I might address that a bit later on. I might be able to try and get some constant series going, but for the moment, this is sort of pushing me quite hard to my limits in the sense of how much I can produce and still make good content, because at the end of the day, I don't want to be one of these channels that just pumps and piles content out. I want to make sure everything I release is sort of good, and if it's not good, you know, I won't show it. So yeah, I hope you agree that the videos are still good and that you still enjoy watching them. I'm trying to find the squiggly thing, for those wondering, the squiggly artwork thing. And I can't find it. I'm going to have to look through. It's definitely in here. I've seen it. I've used it many times. I like the item. I just cannot find it. It's kind of like that bit in straight lines. Where is it? It's not. It's got to be under miscellaneous. It has to be here. I can't even remember what colour it is in the actual item selector either. This is terrible. I might actually... Oh, there it is. There it is. I was going to actually say I might have to go off without it because I can't sit here looking for it. But, you know, I found it, and that's the important thing. Let's pop that in there. And let's get some little flower pots. Where was I? Flowery pots? Different. I like it. Where was I? So, yeah, this might have a look about changing this stuff up a little bit. But to be honest, at the moment, I'm kind of working pretty hard to keep this up, and I'm quite liking the sort of the content I'm producing and how often I'm producing it, and I hope you guys do as well. Yeah, I have got I've alluded to it a little bit, and I will say now I actually have something coming up this month that will be quite exciting. So what I would say is keep your eyes peeled on the channel. I'm really excited for a project that's going to be happening, and hopefully I'll announce that what is it? This is Saturday, isn't it? So let's say I might announce it, I don't know, maybe it might be tomorrow. I might announce it maybe a little bit later in the week, but needless to say, it's going to be big, it's going to be exciting, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So that's going to be coming out, so keep your eyes peeled on that one. And yeah, I'm thinking content wise quite pleased with what we're doing at the moment. I think I'm getting a nice variety of stuff. RML Life I'm having a lot of fun making. I know it's a bit of a sort of difference from what my channel usually produces, but I hope you like it nonetheless. I think it's nice to do a little vloggy style thing. I don't want to actually do vlogs per se. I will do some maybe later on, but at the moment I'm not, would you believe, I'm not amazingly comfortable talking in front of a camera. I can talk to people, that's not a problem, and I can talk over a microphone, but the minute you put that camera in my face, I suddenly have a little bit of a freeze up. So yeah, I'm not amazingly confident. Let's get the turkey in here. Not amazingly confident talking in front of a camera at the moment, but you know, I'm working on it. So maybe, you know, maybe I might actually do a bit more vloggy stuff, but for the moment, RML Life is just a nice little sort of montage. And yeah, hope you guys like it. I certainly enjoy making it. It's a bit different for me. And I think I'm going to say that this room is done. Now, probably one of you guys are wondering what that's going to be. If it's not obvious already, there will actually be stairs going down. And that leads us nicely into the voting part. So, ladies and gentlemen, for next episode, we are going all the way to the top of the build. Now up here, there's no stairs at the moment up here, but this is actually going to be a master bedroom with a little ensuite. So that is option number 1. I don't believe I'm going to be doing overlays because these builds are so far apart. So option number 1 is the top floor. Option number 2, we are going to go opposite ends of the spectrums. In case you didn't guess, there will be a set of stairs going down to what will be a nice big basement, games, area, bar, downstairs, sort of, you know, sports, movies, cinema, the whole lot. It will be one big exciting place, and that's actually going to be one whole room. So it's not actually going to be that big, but I've got ideas of a big room. So you can either have the master bedroom at the top of the ensuite and a bonus, or you can go downstairs for the games room and have a bit of a bonus. So yeah, those are your 2 options. But really pleased with how much progress we're making with this. The build is starting to come together. Hopefully, I might do a little spontaneous video at some point. I might do the outside at some point. But I'm thinking I might leave that for a little bit of surprise at the end. So keep watching and keep voting. Don't forget to vote in the straw poll below. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you have liked this video, why not give it a thumbs up and consider getting subscribed so you don't miss a single video in this series or any other series. Then if you want to stay up to date with my latest projects or cast your vote in the next room in the Let's Build series, head over to my Twitter. Link should be on your screen or in the description box down below. Also, while you're down there, don't forget to check out all my awesome links and check out some other amazing content. Tons of really cool stuff you should really be checking out. But if you're feeling particularly cheeky and want to just watch another video, give it those 2 icons on top of your screen a cheeky click to be taken to one of my other playlists. But, deep breath. For now, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Mysterious Mr. Ryan. Stay awesome, I'm out, and I'll see you next video.